What happens if a baby's umbilical cord is not cut at birth? This mother tried to protect her son from any harm. Shockingly, she prevented the doctor from cutting his umbilical cord at birth. But this decision not only ruined her son's life, it also left her with lifelong regret. As the child grew day by day, the umbilical cord gradually became the most convenient leash for her to control her son. When he wanted to draw, she worried about him getting his clothes and room dirty. When he wanted to play with water, she feared he would catch a cold. During a shopping trip at the supermarket, the mother accidentally knocked over a beverage while reaching for it. As she was about to pick it up, a large hand suddenly extended towards her. It belonged to a man with a refined demeanor. They hit it off, both feeling a spark of attraction. However, the son, playing nearby, sensed something unusual about his mother. A surge of unease welled up in his heart, fearing this stranger would take his mother away. He quickly stepped forward, pushing his mother, wanting to leave. The man reached out his hand in a friendly manner, but was met with the son angrily pulling his mother's hand and leaving the supermarket without looking back. That night, while washing up, the woman was horrified to discover she had grown white hair. Late at night, as the son slept soundly in his story, the woman sat quietly on the bed. Thinking back to the gentle man from earlier, she couldn't help but cover her face and weep. She had given up too much for her son. Soon, the son reached school age. Having never left his mother's embrace, he was utterly unable to adapt to campus life, gradually exhibiting social disorders. Classmates were unwilling to get close to him, even pulling his umbilical cord for amusement. The mother was furious upon learning this and, after making a scene, withdrew her son from school. From then on, the mother worked while personally teaching her son. No one bullied him anymore, but the innocence and happiness seen in other children were absent in him. As time passed, under the mother's meticulous care, the son learned to knit sweaters at an early age. He also entered puberty and began to feel curious about the opposite sex, but every time he wanted to interact with a girl, his mother stopped him. One day, the mother woke up from a nap on the sofa and found her son missing. She immediately tracked him down using the umbilical cord. It turned out the son was on a date with a girl. Just as they were about to hold hands, the mother suddenly yanked the cord, forcibly pulling the son to her side. This suffocating love finally drove the son to his limit. He picked up a pair of scissors, ready to cut the cord and break free from this restraint. Unexpectedly, the mother fainted on the spot from fright. The son quickly threw away the scissors and knelt down, begging for forgiveness. The mother and son reconciled once again, continuing their life with only each other. Not long after, the girl reappeared at the mother's small stall, intending to get to know the son better under the pretext of buying clothes. But as soon as the mother saw the girl, she didn't even do business and mercilessly drove her away. The son was utterly ashamed, but no longer dared to disobey his mother's orders. Years passed, the mother grew old, and the son entered middle age. Once, it was the mother holding the son's hand as they walked. Now, it was the son supporting his aging mother, and that umbilical cord still connected them. This time, he encountered the girl he had liked years ago. Sadly, he was already married with a family. Back at the supermarket, he snuck a few nice magazines into the shopping cart while his mother wasn't looking. Faced with his mother's distorted love, this was his only solace. The mother's life was nearing its end. This was their last night together. In her sleep, the Grim Reaper quietly descended, taking the mother and finally severing the umbilical cord that had accompanied them for half their lives. As the cord disappeared, the son suddenly awoke from his dream. In the empty room, his mother was nowhere to be found. His entire world instantly collapsed.